Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Alright, so you've got a brand new Oculus Quest 2 headset but spent every penny you had on it. And you didn't realize that the games are quite expensive, and now you're stuck with that one game that you might have got. And are wondering, what else can I play? Well, have no fear, WaqMan is here. Today, I'm gonna show you that there are some free things in life. And we're gonna go through my top 13 free VR games for the Oculus Quest and Quest 2. For all of these, you can get them directly in your headset, so you don't need any wires or any other technical wizardry to get. So if you enjoyed the video, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Not only that, today we will announce the winner of the Eid special giveaway. But don't fret, Brett, today our 10k special giveaway is starting, where I will be giving away any game that is on the top selling section of the Oculus store. And the winner gets to choose whichever game they want. You know that's amazing. And all you have to do to enter is like the video, subscribe to the channel, put on bell notifications and comment hashtag WaqMan10k down below. You don't want to miss out on this giveaway. Well, let's get straight into the video. Now this list isn't in any order as they are all great games. Also, I didn't include Rec Room or VR Chat because these games are too obvious. And if you haven't tried them, then definitely do, as they are really good. Number 1. Hibow. I told you that this game would be on App Lab soon, and here it is. Although it's still surprisingly free. But if you don't know what Hibow is, it's basically kind of like a multiplayer version of Siren 2 VR, but without guns. Here you will have 2 swords, but more importantly a bow and arrow, where you will be able to jump in the air and shoot people whilst in midair like you're in a Transformers movie. There's also team deathmatch mode. The player count has also started to pick up since it has come onto the App Lab, and it is so much fun to play. If you like playing solo, then there's also bots that you can kill. Overall, this is a fantastic game that may not be free for too long, so make sure you check it out now. Number 2. Gorrila Tag. Now you must have heard about this game by now. If not, I want to warn you that this game is an extreme workout, and you will be dripping in sweat, as the only way to move is to move your arms and bounce around yourself, as these cheeky monkeys don't have legs. So make sure you have a fan and a lot of room, as you will be moving around yourself as there is literally no movement controls. And you have to turn around yourself as well. I didn't know where I was in my room half the time. But I was actually extremely surprised at how much fun the game was. You can even climb walls like the Prince of Persia by bouncing from side to side. It's actually quite impressive how the game is so much fun even though it's so simple. Gorrila Tag is on App Lab now, so it's super easy to download. I've also listed a video in the description in case you don't know how. Number 3. Gun Raiders. Now this is a new free PvP fast-paced shooter on App Lab. I'm actually surprised at how fun the game is. It's a 4v4 shooter and has a variety of different weapons, from assault rifles, shotguns, snipers and even a minigun. You can even use a knife to stab people in the back, and there is a fair bit of that. As you know, with PvP games there will be campers. But honestly speaking, this game can be compared to some awesome PvP games on the fun factor, and the fact that it's free is incredible. The game is actually quite easy in terms of reloading, as it has more of a simplified reloading mechanic, so you're not panicking in a gunfight, which I prefer to be honest, as otherwise I end up dropping my gun and try to outrun bullets. I highly suggest that you try out Gun Raiders for yourself. Number 4. Pavlov Shack. Now you want a PvP shooter that's already established itself? Well, what's better than Pavlov? In this version of Pavlov you get the full PvP element. However, you don't get to play with PC players right now. Although every time I have played, there have always been people playing, since it is on the Quest and now on App Lab, and the fact that it's free. To be honest, this game is a no-brainer to pick up, as it's one of the most fun games to play, with realistic reloading, multiple different weapons as well as awesome gore, where you can even see the blood splatter. I have made a specific video on how to get Pavlov on your Quest using App Lab, so check the description below. Number 5. Epic roller coasters. You want to go to a theme park but can't? Well, this is the best alternative. The feeling you get with this game is actually like you are on a roller coaster. And for a more immersive feeling, I recommend you get a fan and have it blowing at you. It helps with motion sickness as well. But first let me warn you, if you are prone to motion sickness, probably avoid this one. If you aren't worried about that or want to try it anyway, then great. What have you got to lose other than your lunch? Epic roller coaster is actually a pretty fun experience. It's not that much of a game since you don't actually do much other than sit in your chair and scream like a madman for no reason. For the outside world, that is. But inside your headset, you are going 80 miles per hour on a roller coaster, going through loop-de-loops, trying to shoot the targets and failing miserably. Now, when you're in the game, you actually get the feeling that you're in a real roller coaster, and you may end up screaming like it as well. There are a few different maps that are free, but any more you need to pay for. Personally, I don't think I would really pay for any. The graphics in the game are reasonable, but it could be better. Although this is still a great game for a fun experience, and it's just something you should try out. Number 6. Speedway. If you wanted an awesome free racing game on the Quest, then look no further. Speedway is currently in its alpha stage and the graphics are quite minimalistic, but the gameplay is actually quite a lot of fun. The drifting feels nice as well as the controls feel responsive. However, this is a big thing to consider for anyone suffering with motion sickness. Racing games aren't good for you. If you're new to VR, then I would be very careful when trying it out. But if motion sickness doesn't affect you, then awesome. Currently there is only one map though, and since it's so basic right now, the customization options are limited to basically color changes. But it's free, so try it anyway and see how you like it. Number 7. Pokerstars VR. You know gambling isn't good, kids, and you can lose a lot of money in it. However, in Pokerstars VR you can play to your heart's content with people online, for free. Not only that, with the money you can win, you can also buy props to show off how cool and rich you are. There's full interactions with your cards as you would expect in VR, so you have a great time. The developers are continuously updating the game, with more game modes allowing you to play against the dealer and many more. This is one of the best card games you'll find in VR and it's absolutely free. Number 8. Elixr. This is one of the most fun games to start with because it has hand tracking and it really has a wow factor because of how it is implemented. It's not a long game though, but more of a short experience. Here you are basically an apprentice magician and are going to create different concoctions that will give you different powers and even different hands. I don't want to spoil too much of the game, but the voice acting is great, the visuals are gorgeous, and the hand tracking works extremely well. But my favorite thing are the octopus hands, because they are actually your hands, and when you're moving your fingers, the tentacles are moving. It's so freaky, and the immersion it gives is scary. Number 9. Bait. Do you love fishing? Or do you want to practice your fishing? Or even learn how to fish? Then Bait is the perfect free VR game for you. Originally it was made for the Oculus Go, but it was ported to the Oculus Quest, which is fantastic. There is a good story as well, albeit a little short. You can also unlock different fishing rods with the currency you earn from catching fish. You have to buy and select different bait, and of course a variety of different fish to catch as well. This game is unbelievably relaxing and fun. You will definitely get hooked. Number 10. Half and Half. Okay, so now this game is very strange and quite unique. It used to be actually $15, but now it's absolutely free, as well as being cross-platform between the PC and the Quest. Half plus Half is more of a social game similar to Rec Room or VRChat, but kind of different. The game is all about making a connection with the people and in awesome ways. You can glide through the sky, go scuba diving, play hide and seek with your friends where the person hiding becomes tiny and the person seeking becomes a giant with a voice to match. It really is a lot of fun. Plus, there are a lot more different mini games. But just before we get to our final few games, I would like to announce the winner of the Eid special giveaway is... Congratulations! Please contact me on my Discord to claim your prize. Remember to enter our new 10k special giveaway. And remember, you have to be in it to win it. Number 11. Echo VR. This is probably one of the most fun games on the list. But again, it takes some time to get used to. Echo VR is a free multiplayer game based off of the movement and control of the awesome lone Echo. The first thing I would say is make sure you have the guardian system on and clear up your play space, as you are guaranteed to lose your orientation since you have to spin around a lot and swing your arms in ways they probably shouldn't be able to go. The movement is based off of the wrist thrusters that propel you whichever way your arms are positioned. This in itself gives you an awesome feeling, as you feel like you can fly. But make sure you do the tutorial first to learn the controls, as otherwise you're going to struggle up against real people. After the tutorial you start in a hub with other people, where you can chat to them, trash talk or whatever you want to do. But when the game starts, you are launched with your teammates to the middle of the arena to try and get the disc first. This is kind of like Harry Potter in the game of Quidditch and the mayhem that comes with it. You will be dashing around in zero gravity in PvP, flying around using the momentum of your opponents and teammates to gain the boost to score and win the game. One word of warning though, you may experience some motion sickness due to the intense movement in the game, but not so much. However, the more you play, the more you get used to it. This is a fantastic PvP and team working game, and the fact that it's free is a no-brainer to pick up and play. Number 12. Big Screen Beta. Now, this isn't really a game per se, but it's a must-have on your Quest. What is Big Screen Beta, you may ask? Well, it's basically like having a massive cinema in your house without needing to be a millionaire. You can watch movies, TV shows, anime, cartoons, or if you feel like it, you can even play PC games with a controller, and have the Oculus Quest as a massive screen. Big screen on the Oculus Quest is not just a solo experience, although it can be if you want. However, there's a whole social aspect to it. You can join people's rooms and watch what they're watching with them. You can even invite people into your room and watch your movies, your TV shows, and whatever else you want to watch. And you can talk to people as well as hear them talk to each other, like you would do in a real cinema. Feel free to shush them if the movie starts though. There are also paid movie tickets allowing you to watch 3D movies, which are actually very impressive. This really makes you feel like you're in the cinema, especially since we can't go there right now. Check out some of the free 3D trailers as well. Last but not least, number 13. Puppet Fever. Now this game is one to play with friends and family around. It's basically like playing charades in VR. The person who has the headset on will get shown a card that has a name on it, such as a movie name, etc. Then they will use the puppets to describe what that movie is without speaking. Each person participating will have a character as well that will get given the card if they guess the correct answer. This is actually a lot of fun to play with friends and family. However, one issue I've noticed is that some of the challenges are quite difficult and may need some verbal cues. But hey, maybe I'm just rubbish at charades. Although if like me you don't really have any friends or just want to play solo, then you can have bots that guess the answers based on the clues you are providing. This is actually the most hilarious part because of the wild guesses they make. So if you want any sort of family orientated game, then Puppet Fever is fantastic and it's free. Well, that's all folks. Here are my top 13 free Quest and Quest 2 games that you can get without any wires or connections required. And if you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, then please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Remember to also enter the giveaway. Well, thanks for watching. Have a great day, stay safe and see you next time.